I'm just gonna. There we go. Hi guys. Sorry I'm running a lot late. I was reading up on my frame drop issue because I'm on less than 1 megabyte per second, and yeah. Aw. Um, yeah, I was reading up on my frame drop issue, and I realized I needed to update, and then I needed to unupdate. So we're back here, and hopefully this should solve that issue, so you guys don't have to miss out on the awesome art that I'm doing, and keeping up in chats because yeah, that be what we do. Uh, yeah. Yeah, let's jump into it. What I wanted to do this time is I wanted to make some art for my Instagram, because that's been a little bit neglected, and so I, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys so that I can, yeah. Oh, thank you, Project 414, 414, 0, PR0 Project. I don't know. Let me actually launch the software I'm going to be using. Yeah, so, and oh, wait, my music. No wonder I'm just like, it's a bit quiet. Let's get that started to just, mellow. Oh, wait. Ah, it's coming out of the wrong things. Ah, this is so awesome for me. All right, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Um, that was fun. All right, gonna move that over here so I can actually see you guys chatting with me because I love the chatters. The chatters are my favorite. Oh hey, look at that! No frames dropped. This is a miracle. Um, and there we go. Let's do this. So yeah, earlier today I did some art for my game, and I was gonna make some of that for my Instagram to kind of schedule a few weeks in advance, because yeah, it's been so neglected, and I want to show people what I'm doing for those who are on Instagram, so they can come here and see it happen live if they so choose. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Let's grab these candy corns. Ah, I'm just looking for where my meh. My brain has just stopped. So what I was thinking of doing that I thought might be really cute would be to. Oh right, and I don't have my mouse, by the way. There was a reason for that. There's a story there. I mean, I have only my mouse. But first of all, I'm just going to concentrate for a second, and I want to be doing the classic 1080 by 1080, which is what Instagram wants you to do. I think they prefer like square content for some reason, so I'm going to do that. Yep, and I'm going to open the rest of the candy corns that I made today. Oh, this music is great today. Ah, no, not create. We are opening. There we go. And yeah, so I was over at my partner's place because I stream there. He's got a nice, he's got a very nice internet connection, and sometimes it's just great to see him because with all of my body stuff going on, he can feel more comfortable knowing I'm taken care of and such. Oh lordy, that is tiny. Alright, so what I'm thinking is to put the carrot chip in the middle and have each of the candy corns just heading toward it, maybe like make a cute little like exclamation mark. That's the feeling at the moment. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna check something quickly. Okay, so I'm still dropping frames every 2 minutes, but hopefully it won't be too far behind for you guys. Once again, I'll be looking at different settings again, because this is more like one of my surprise streams, which wasn't planned. I still feel bad about making anybody wait. Thank you so much for sticking around if you have. Scaling layer. I'm just going to scale this up by 200%. I feel like that would be a good size for it. Scaling up. Now it's still looking a bit small, so I'm going to scale that up by another 50%. It's all guesswork at the moment. 150%, let's do it. Yeah, that's looking, that's, no. Gaga! I apologize for any yelling into the microphone. I'm just so excited to be here doing this. Alright. No, no thank you. Alright, so yep, it's happening every 2 minutes. Alright, so yeah, because I'm really new to this. I've been streaming for like 2 months now, but I had to take a 3-week break because my health was absolutely atrocious. Yeah, like I was shaking a lot of freaking out about my current situation in regards to housing. Hopefully that'll be resolved. Yes, that is a good size. Alright, so that was 200%, 300%? We'll figure it out. Right now I'm just gonna get around to copying and pasting by mouse, which is, I don't know, am I the only one who's annoyed when I see that, am I the only one that gets annoyed when they see people like right click and copy paste? And now I'm here doing it. I'm a new layer. There we go. I'm a hypocritic monster is what I am. So I'm pretty sure that enlarged it by 300%. All that I know. Oh wait, hold on. 90. So let's try 500. No. What did I do to it? I butchered it. Alright, so I'm just gonna control, then just gonna undo a few times because I've got no idea. Let's just bring it back to its original size here, which I'm pretty sure that's it. And let's do it. So we wanna get it back up to a width of 90? Yeah, because that worked out well for me. Let's see what happens. 500. Yes! Alright, so again, yelling into the microphone like a maniac. Let's get to that. Yep, so 500 did me good. So I'm just gonna jump over here and paste the, yep, there we go. Give it its own layer. And layer, scale layer by 500%. Because that's what we want. We want them big. Candy corns, nothing else. Just to put it out there. For all the people who would taint the innocence of my channel. Alright, so we're making a new layer. Oh, this is so much faster when I have a keyboard. Let me tell you. I mean, I'm doing this through my laptop, right? So I would have a keyboard on my laptop, but the setup that I would have to be like crossing my arms over or like breaking my spine. That's not particularly attractive, so let's just make this an art challenge where everything takes significantly longer and I'm just laughing through it because that's a lot more fun. I will be picking up I will be buying some I will be buying like a keyboard and mouse set to not deal with this again. I couldn't do that today because I just needed the sleep. There we go, and we are going to layer, scale layer. Yeah, especially since I haven't been feeling particularly safe in my current living situation, so that's been really affecting my sleep quite a lot. There we go. So I'm happy with that. Do I want to move these around? Yeah, that works. So I'm just gonna set up a guide. So 1080. It's 1080 divided by 3. We have a lurker. I never know what to do about the lurkers. I'm like, should I say hello? Do they want to be noticed? Unless is it the lurk? Because I got one guy. I realized. Oh hey no, we have an actual viewer, which is exciting. Hello viewer. More specifically, I don't know how to say this seriously, but New Wave Piss. It's a very it's an inventive username, and I'm not entirely sure how to wait, hold on. That was 360, 720. I just need to concentrate for that. We're all good now. Gotta concentrate again. There we go. And one last time. One last time. Alright, 720. 720. And, bam! Alright, so that's really awkward. Alright, so what I'm going to do instead, half of 360 is 180. So I'm just gonna put 180 here. 720 plus 180 is 900. There we go. Damn, I feel clever. Look at me mathing on the fly. Mathing. I can just feel every math teacher I've ever had just kind of... That's alright. It's all part of the learning experience. Alright, so I am now going to start the process of... Yep. There we go. We're going to have some nice symmetry going, because I'm a fan of that. Let's move this here, and this here. Alright, so there's this one, so that's gonna go in the middle. I love that they have like this little centered thing, so I can actually center things using GIMP properly. I appreciate those, you know, little quality of life things, especially since I put in the effort of planning out my guidelines. Yeah, so, and then I'm just gonna rotate each of these. Oh lordy, where am I? There we go. Alright, so 90, so I want 135. There we go. That doesn't look right to me. That's because it isn't right. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna align that here. And just gonna move that down here. So that's what I completely missed. And whoops, I'm gonna rotate the rest of them. So that's gonna be this one. Sure, why not? And yeah, negative 135, that works. And you know, like this is stuff that, there we go, just kind of takes the stress of things that I feel like I should be doing just as a content creator, because a lot of it is also marketing, so but like I don't have anyone doing this kind of thing for me, so I do it myself. There we go, and rotate. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's see what that looks like at a 100. Okay, let's see what that looks like at 50. Yeah, that's notable. I see what's going on. I mean, like, I'm kind of... I'm kind of in this place where I want to make it a short, like a micro video, but that would take so much longer than the energy that I have, and I probably only have like an hour or two in me, so I'll just keep doing what I can. So open as layers. I'm gonna add my carrot chip in the middle, or the carrot chip, as I've called it. Let's scale that up. And everything's been scaled by 500, so let's follow suit here. Hey, that's not so bad. So half 1080 would be 540. So let's just... Like, why didn't I just have these guides in the beginning? There we go. Just gonna make sure. There we go. Now I know that's definitely centered. And I feel like I want to add a background here. So what I really want to do is what I usually do. Is my hash still in here? Because I remember... Hey, the hash is still here. That's awesome. That's tiny. So let's... oh, right. Whoops. That's not what we wanted to do. We wanted to grab... Because I remember I spent a lot of time creating this hash brush. But I'm just going to size that up. Right. Okay, so the reason why I spent so much time on this brush, right, is so I wouldn't have to, alright. Let's do this the painful way. Alright. Make it back to, reset it to what it is. There we go. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but in the top left corner, I'm just going to do that quickly. And it just created a hash pattern. So I find myself using, that's not good. I find myself using this a lot. So I decided to just make a brush for it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, let's say like, because I want to increase this by 5. I'm going to make as much as I feel I need at the moment. And then I'm going to expand it from there. That feels like the most efficient way of going about it. But yeah, with how much I use this particular brush, I think you guys can understand why. So I'll grab this and I'm going to scale this section. Percent, 500%. Hey, there we go. Scale. So as you can see, that's very efficiently done what I needed to get done. So I'm just gonna go back to 100. Wow. Okay. What did it do? Oh, nothing bad. It's just weird. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go back to selection. And I'm going to do this as neatly as possible. Alright, so going back to 200%. And just selecting all of this. Oh lordy. Alright, it's been done. I've done it. Alright. And then I'm just going to do my usual copy paste. But yeah, what I might actually do is make a much bigger version of this, because for some reason when I tried to scale up that hash tool, it didn't like that. It did not like being scaled up. Paste. Oh lordy. Okay, I'm just gonna Control Z on my laptop because that's painful. Let's just try that again, because the mistake that I made there is that I had this odd row. So if you can see at the beginning, it has that empty, but it has that full at the end. So just to make it less awkward when I'm pasting, copy pasting, which I'm about to do again. Yeah, so lordy, I just gotta, otherwise my OCD is gonna, like, I don't have a diagnosis of OCD, but I'm gonna know something is wrong and it's gonna keep messing with me. So just to save myself that hassle, just gonna make sure everything's lined up, all nice and pretty. And then what I can do after this, I can do a bigger selection and then a bigger paste, which is always a fan, which I'm always a fan of. Just my tongue has just quit right now. It just left the conversation. So I'm great at parties. All right. Yeah. I mean, anytime I go to a party, I'm always just like, but video games are amazing. They're teaching doctors how to doctor better with less supplies, and yeah, I just start like venting about how amazing I think video games are. I mean, on one side, I'm a little embarrassed because like I feel like it gives me like a one dimension, but at the same time, it's just something I'm so. Oh no. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We can. Oh. Wait, what just happened? Alright. Doesn't matter. We can do this all over again. So, solid copy. Solid paste. As opposed to a transparent copy. Alright, so that looks like it's enough to cover that. There we go. Excellent. So I'm just going to make that selection again because I can. And like, let's just have fun with it. And drag, drag, drag. I actually love drag queens so much. I'm a big fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, and that's because I really relate to that just because of the way I grew up and not being able to do what I love because it didn't feel safe for me. And obviously, like, I don't go through the same, I suppose, like, social trauma because, I don't look a certain way or, I don't act a certain way. But at the same time, I didn't have a community. So, like, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, really, because, like, and I support anyone who's doing what they're doing what they love to do, even though it's terrifying for them. That's such a blessing to have access to that. Yeah, and I'm grateful for it every day, and I support anyone doing it. So that's where my love of drag queens comes from. So I mean, I don't know many personally myself, but I feel like at the same time, don't get the opportunity to meet many just in my current situation. But if I do, much love to you, much respect. Yeah, your heroes every day, showing people they can be themselves, and no shame in that. So that just took like a significant depth. Um, do you know how much faster this would be if I had my keyboard? Like I told myself I wouldn't complain the whole way, but it's like someone like tied my shoelaces together and just here you go. You just walk like that for the rest of the day. Okay. But I mean, like, the good part about this is that I can just set this up as a template for next time. So, like, this groundwork is. Ah, no, don't do that. There we go. Okay, that was weird. So I thought I was moving stuff, but I wasn't. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, this is just groundwork for later, which needs to be done, and is obviously super exciting. But it's good to do. And I get to share what I'm doing anyway with other people. And just get them involved, have a chat, have a bit of a gas bag. Wow, that was so Australian. I even put the accent to it. I'm actually Australian, so I can do that. Is it gas bagging? I feel like it's gas bagging. There we go. Finally. All right. So let's just zoom out and see what that looks like. Okay, right now it looks absolutely atrocious. There is a method to the madness, but I am going to grab this entire layer and copy it and put that aside for later because I will probably need it. There we go. And we are going to file, save as. My brain is just taking a while to load. There we go. Brand resources, and I'm just gonna call this 1080 hash. It's always a little bit weird saying hash and knowing that I'm referring to like a hash pattern versus like not a hashtag or a or I don't know, is marijuana, I guess. Because I know it's referred to as hash. So I'm gonna select by color. No, I'm gonna do the background first. So I'm just gonna create a new layer here, move that underneath. I named one of my layers thing at one point in my life, and like in the last few weeks, and then it just come up as thing every time, and I don't want to change it back because I don't know what it's gonna be. So it's a thing. There we go. What background color do I want this to be? Also, I'm just gonna make this a little bit less, you know, a little bit less. There we go. Intense on the eyes. I mean, the color that I have my game would be this. Oh, did not mean to do that. I'm gonna control Z because I don't know what I did. Undo bucket fill. Yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna do this. Alright. And then with here, I kind of want to do something a little bit more visually interesting. So I'm just swap that over. And I'm gonna do, so the hash that I made, I didn't just make it to give it that depth. I actually made it to do something really cool that I cannot wait to show you guys. So it selected all of that. Let's just pop out. I'm gonna do a gradient here. Yeah, it should be a foreground to background. And let's just bring the opacity back up a little bit. No. And select none. Okay, that can't just be me. You know what is me though? Yep. Yep. No, okay, that is just me. Okay, so I feel like I've made a bit of a mistake. So what I'm gonna do is Z back. And I'm going to do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set it to the same color and just run it across. Seriously, now it's working? Okay, so, yep. Let's just enter to confirm that. Select none. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's definitely given it. So I think I've been focusing the wrong areas because, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, yeah, Control Z for a moment. And I'm going to do it underneath, so here. There we go. Yeah, that works well for me. And then what I'm gonna do is select this. Whoa. Yep. Just give that a bit of a confirm, if I can. Yep, just confirm. So that's sealed in, and then I'm gonna go in and select by color. You know what, whichever one it's gonna be, it's gonna go the other way, so, you know, might as well. So, I'm gonna give that a little bit of life. So that really shouldn't matter. Excellent. And so if I raise the opacity of this, all right. So you got a bit of a nice